Hey, welcome to this episode of Sweet Mama's Supper Club. I'm going to go through the rundown of our menu. Normally I would kind of walk through what we're cooking, but today we're just going to break down what the menu is. So we have some garlic green beans. We have a ratatouille. This is our Trinity rice, which is very popular in our catering world. This is some roasted chicken that my friend Adrian introduced me to. So this is on the menu today. These are a tomato and chipotle crostini. It's kind of like a little pizza. We have our roasted cocktail shrimp with our cocktail sauce, homemade always. We have some deviled eggs, a delicious Cobb salad with our own homemade Cobb dressing. So this is kind of a normal setup you might see at a catering event, but when I have my friends over, I like to treat them like royalty. So this is what we'll have today. So join us soon. We're going to have some great guests we'll be introducing in a couple of minutes. So Sweet Mama Supper Club. I'm glad that everyone could join me today.
It's great to be here.
Yeah. So even though I know we've been chatting, and for everybody that's going to be tuning in, so Julie, just tell me just a little bit quickly who you are and what you do.
Hi, Julie Wheeler. I'm the President County Commissioner here in York County. York County is the 8th largest county in the Commonwealth, and we are home to 456,000 residents.
Thank you, Julie. Richard?
Richard Craighead, owner of Richard Craighead Construction. Also serve a lot of things in the community and help out. And a father of 2 sons.
Very nice, Richard. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kelley Gibson, Cultural Alliance of York County. I'm the president. We're the only United Arts Fund in all of Pennsylvania now.
Wow.
Philadelphia and Pittsburgh no longer raise their own funds and regrant them to arts and culture and artists, and we do, which we're really proud about. I'm the mom of 2 kids, Frank and Ray, and the wife to Joel, and I try to lead by example. That's kind of my thing. I won't ask you to do it if I won't do it myself.
Lovely. Let's just start with a couple quick questions. So the first one, what is something that brings pure joy to your life? Something that like you're like this. When I'm doing this, I just get the greatest joy ever out of doing this.
I think for me, to start out, I'll stick with construction. Is like finishing a job and seeing like where it came from to where it's at now. That's probably and that's the purest joy at the end of it, right? The in between, some parts in between, it's like, hey, this is stressful, but the end portion of it when I'm finished and the job looks good and the customer loves the job, that's one of them that I'd bring up. But the other one is just having kids. Yeah. Like that's an easy answer. It's just like having kids and you see them grow. My son's, he's gonna be a senior this year. So that's great in a way where it's like, man, we finally got to a place, but then it's just like, man, you're leaving at the same time. But it's still joyful, to have kids.
For me, in my role as President Commissioner, it's when I can help a resident solve a problem or navigate a problem that they're having. That's very meaningful to me. And in my personal life, I enjoy hanging out with my friends and family and cooking. Not as well as you cook, but just sitting around talking and fellowshipping with my friends and family. Yeah. I love it.
Me too. I love that.
Yeah, I think professionally, I support arts and culture. There's nothing more joyful. It's amazing to watch arts transform lives. It's just a beautiful thing. But personally, it's my kids. I mean, they delight me. They just crack me up. I would love them even if I wasn't their mom. They're just the best, amazing humans. And to watch them sort of level up, as you were saying, Richard, like we have one going, Ray's going off to college, and they start to do this separation. Don't be worried. They'll start to like stay out later and you won't sure where they are because they're starting to pull away the way that they're supposed to. Mm-hmm. Makes you a little sad, but that's what they're supposed to do. We have this piece of art in our house that says, to our children we give 2 things, one is roots, the other is wings. So we always just say that to each other, roots and wings. You gotta give them wings, but then you get the roots to come back to.
I love that.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, I just want to say that this is Richard's finished work, guys.
Nice.
Richard took down my wallpaper years ago.
All right.
Which was a challenge.
Still talk about that.
And here's the beautiful work that he has done, guys.
My house too. Walking the hallway.
Because it was a mess, let me be clear. Yes, and again, as far as like the kids, like the whole aspect of it, just that, like, the kids are that brings me the greatest joy, and hanging out with my friends. So it's like the combination, like spending time with my friends and family truly brings me the greatest joy that I can have. So
just to piggyback, but art is like probably the easiest thing to be joyful about because it's there and you can interpret it and you can see it and you can hear what they say about it. So I'll add to art too.
All right. So as Julie and I talked earlier, I did not know your previous lives before county commissioner, before president. Richard, I've known you since you were young. Not that I knew your entire life, but just give me Julie, I want to start with you because I just want to point out everyone that Julie has a patent. I did not know this. I did not know I did not know. So just give me a little background of like where you were and where you are now.
Yeah, sure. So I graduated college, had aspirations to go to medical school, and that was not in God's plan for me, and that's okay. God opens doors when one closes. Mm-hmm. And so I am a scientist by trade. I spent most of my career working in technology fields, specifically healthcare, where I spent the majority of my career. But my patent was acquired with another chemist when I was working at GE Silicones. And we developed a silicone adhesive that's actually used in the automotive industry to secure a silicone O-ring gasket to a piece of the car.
Cool. Okay, that's so awesome. Because my kids used to be like, because I was a science teacher, are you a scientist? I'm like, no, I'm not a scientist. But I know one now. Yes, okay, that's awesome. Good for you. That's really awesome.
Yeah, nice. It was awesome. I mean, it's GE's patent. They're first on the list, but my name is on there.
Your name's on
it
there.
was developed
Julie,
when I was at GE, so, you know, in full disclosure, is their patent primary name. So
Julie's name's on there, guys. Doesn't matter. Awesome. Kelley?
Yes?
How did you get to where you are now?
You know, I have had students, especially college students, ask me, like, what's the path you took? And I'm like, I think you want to go a shorter route than I took. It'll take you way longer if you do it my way. I graduated with a degree of English from your college.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a bachelor degree in English. What can't you do with that? Pretty much anything you want. And actually, I started working for a bank, a bunch of different things. But when I landed in York, so I like to say I fell in love with York and then I fell in love with a Yorker. So I had the way out of college. Loved York when I came. Like, I'm come from New Jersey. It's where I grew up.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Adventures, exit 7A on the Jersey Turnpike.
Go see Kelley's parents.
From there. My parents grew up in Brooklyn, Avenue T in Brooklyn.
Okay.
And then my dad quickly realized he could not raise a family in Brooklyn, so they moved us to the last exit you could go to commute into New York City every day.
Oh, wow.
So it's a 2-hour ride each way.
Oh, wow.
But my father would fall asleep at the same spot on the bus and wake up in New York City and then get back on the bus and fall asleep and wake up in New Jersey. So he didn't really remember much of the commute.
Right.
And many of us did it. I'm from a family of 6 siblings, and my oldest brother is 16 years my senior. I'm second to youngest. I'm second mom, if you count that. I'm also an Irish twin, which means my brother Jude was born in January of the same year as me, and I was born in December. My mom says I'm the easiest baby she ever had because she doesn't remember any of it, really. So growing up in this big sort of family, you sort of have to figure out your path pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Out of all the siblings, I think I'm the only third one to go to college. Okay. Everyone else kind of got trades and different things. So I fell in love with York because it was just this town that made sense to me. It's just like, it's old. In my part of New Jersey, it's all like shopping centers and Six Flags. That's it.
Yeah.
Nobody there. It's like, there's no real history there.
Yeah.
So walking into York, I was like, wow, this place remembers. It remembers where it was and who it was. Right. And then Joel was coming home from the military and was not planning to stay in York. And then we met at Boscov's department store.
Is that where it happened?
Yeah, it feels like a Joel Bon Jovi song, but Joel used to work on the dock and I worked in the ladies, and we met. Yep. And then I was like, I'm not leaving New York. Sorry.
Was he buying? Okay. Was he buying clothing? How did he?
No, he worked. He
worked there.
Dock.
Okay. He literally worked on the dock, guys.
Yeah,
oh,
he,
it wasn't like
brought hangers down. Let's admit, like we met. I wanted Al Boscov to marry us at the down escalator. But he said no.
Al wasn't for the program.
Al would have done it. Al Boscov's a great man. He would have totally been a sure, I'll do it, no problem. But no, so we sort of, I fell in love with York and it just made sense to me. And then I worked for a bank here, was at the time called Drover's Bank, and got bought up. But the point was they always made you go and volunteer. And so I started volunteering for an arts group called York Arts at the time, now Creative York. Mm-hmm. And I started working there. And then became their first marketing person. And it's when I realized how much the Cultural Alliance mattered to that organization. Mm-hmm. Between January and April, we called that lean time at the time. This was a long time ago. That doesn't happen this way now. But between January and April, there was almost no income coming in the organization. And I watched my boss, who's not with us anymore. He's actually in New Mexico. I just saw him. He would put his paycheck in the desk and not cash it for 3 months because he wanted us to make payroll. Mm. And the only money coming in at that time, the only thing we got was an allocation from the Cultural Alliance. And I thought, it was only 2 years since the Cultural Alliance had been founded at that point. And I thought, what would we do? How would we survive if not for that money, and how much that mattered to us? And so I stayed in touch with that organization since that point. No matter what I was doing, special events for the city, I ran them for many years, all the special events in New York City. I would volunteer for them. And then at one point, it was like 2013, Marianne Wickleman, who was in charge of the Cultural Alliance at the time, sort of kind of knocking on my door and said, "Oh, it's time. You got to come work for me. You got to run this organization. Someday I want you in my chair." That's what she said to me. I was like, "Okay, slow down." But yeah, so it mattered a lot to the organizations that it supports because it's an operational. Imagine like just being able to get a check and no one telling you what to do with it.
Yeah.
Just to say like whatever you need right now, you can use it for whatever you need right now. And so that's why we've really been that sustaining organization for many arts and culture folk.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice journey from Boscov to where you are now.
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
It does.
Yeah. I think for me, starting off, my dad, he did construction.
Okay.
So like people they don't believe me, but I really started construction when I was like 8 years old. And my dad had us up like painting our house, fixing stuff inside the house. So we did that. I played sports. I ran track. I was really good at track. I broke records in AAU. This is before AAU was like just basketball. So when it was like really track and field, we went to North Carolina, Buffalo, a bunch of places. So I'm really big in athletics. And then I went to college for construction. So I'm a carpenter by trade. And how I got into the arts, because I've done a lot of stuff with the arts, is literally, it was some guys that I knew, and we literally went downtown looking for some art stuff to do, and ran into Brenda Whittemire.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Hey, you guys should talk to Miss Ophelia." Mm-hmm. And we ran into and so we emailed Miss Ophelia, and she got with us, and we literally just started doing events and events and events. And then me and the guy split up, and I started doing important stuff. I felt like the stuff we were doing, we were just doing events, which was cool, but it wasn't important. It didn't hold any like level of like something that would change what's going on, or I felt it would change. And then we got to our assemblage series where we did photography of Black people in dressed up, and we did that for men, we did it for women, we did it for families, and that was like really big. It we put it in a lot of different art museums.
An image of that.
We still have it, and we have it actually at Center for Community Engagement.
Yes.
It's now a permanent installation over there.
Oh, that's cool.
And in between all that, I have my two sons, which are the most important thing for me. And yeah, I still do construction. I worked for the city for 4 years. I like that a little bit, but I left around COVID because it got really slow because of COVID, and nothing was going on. Let me not tell too much, but it just felt like we could have did more. And I was like, well, let me go back to business for myself. And I've been in business myself for the last, I guess, 4 or 5 years now. You know, still up and down. This was during COVID, I think.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it's still here though.
Still here. But yeah, I love construction. I love, again, like I said at the beginning, I love to see like jobs go to fruition. Like I love to see what they look like at the end. I just did Mike Dowry's basement, and that turned out really good. We changed what that looked like, and we do a lot of projects. So small stuff. We did a Strand. We did which is the Pell Center. We painted the Pell Center last year. We spent like 16 weeks in the Pell Center painting.
Wow.
Yeah, and so yeah, I think that's me. It's just trying to build, and I'm leaving out a lot, but we might get it in another question.
Better than you found.
Everyone left out a lot, yes.
Yeah.
But that's what happens. I mean, what impact would you like to see in your county over the next 5 years?
So we've been working at the Cultural Alliance on a long-term plan. This came from the county economic action plan, both your county economic alliance. And in that action plan, I was on the quality of place. And what quality of place is it's anything that makes a place unique and fun and a place you want to live. A lot of times you can describe it as when someone comes into town, what do you want to make sure that they see while they're here? Is it, it's usually arts, history, outdoor amenities. Like for me, I always like to drive people by the shoe house. I think the shoe house is so cool. We have a house shaped like a boot. Nowhere else in the world, I mean, maybe, but not that boot. You know what I mean? And so these cool cultural amenities and outdoor amenities become the quality of place. And there needs to be a better way to support quality of place. During COVID, what was interesting was our outdoor usage shot up. Remember? All we could do was go outside. And then, of course, all the arts caved because you couldn't be together.
Mm-hmm.
Weirdly, those two suffered in a weird way the same fate in that outdoor got overrun because there were too many people for the size of the spaces that we had.
Oh, okay.
So the infrastructure had to try to keep up. And then, of course, the arts couldn't bring people in. So how are they supposed to survive when the doors can't open? So it was interesting because they both saw sort of the sides of the same coin, different outcomes. And so we've been working on how do we better support that? How do we better support it as a community? And there's been a lot of conversation around sales tax, how sales tax works in our state. And this is a statewide conversation, right? So there's two places in the state that have a higher than 6% sales tax: Allegheny County and Philadelphia County. In Philadelphia,
I did not know that.
In Philadelphia, you pay 8 cents on the dollar. And in Allegheny, you pay 7 cents on the dollar. But what that does is that pours into their amenities, usually. And it's also, in Allegheny County, it relieves sales tax, property tax for seniors. It can give each municipality a pool of money to use as they need to on their pain points. So each municipality of our 72 has a different pain point. How would you go about solving those? Money. So we've been looking at ways to think about how sales tax could be used in the region, even Lancaster too. And if we had that, how much that would add to outdoor spaces like the ball fields your kids are playing on, and parks, and just kind of also arts and culture, and also like seniors and property tax and all those different things. There's all different ways that formula can be made up, and we have a grant right now to go to the Pennsylvania Economy League to think through what could it look like if we had that. And it would transform the lives of every resident in York County if we did that. Not just arts and culture, it's way bigger than that, possibly.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I think for me, and I talk about the same thing. I don't change too much because it still rings true. Is positive propaganda, and I've spoke about that for probably the last 7-8 years. To me, that's that part of that change. We look on social media, we see how people are portrayed, we see how they're stereotyped, and it's like it goes into arts. It's like if we can figure out better ways to highlight people in a better light, a more positive light, a more changing of a stereotype light, I think we'll be in a better place. We won't see so much of the rhetoric on YDR and fixing York and all this every time something comes up, that it's like, oh, well, this is supposed to be this because this is a stereotype I perceive in my head, and this is who I want these people to be. And not to go too much deeper into it than that, but I think for me, it's just like always positive propaganda. We've seen what propaganda has done to us as a nation since the movie Birth of a Nation, the original movie Birth of a Nation. And we've seen what that's done. So now we need to just figure out more and more ways to change that and put that on its head and really do positive propaganda. So that's my way that I think that York could change and we could change things, is just more of that, but that falls into the arts, right?
Totally. Yeah.
I mean, one thing I love about this community is people do band together to solve problems in our community. But when you look at some of those systemic problems like homelessness, poverty, the lack of childcare, especially early childhood education, public safety, the lack of volunteer firefighters that we have. If we could take each one of those and just move the needle slightly in the next 5 years, we would be so much better off holistically as a community. So that's my desire, that we can just keep pushing to solve and make progress with some of those systemic issues, because they're all connected.
They're interconnected. Yeah.
So for me, the short version is I loved my time in the private sector. As a child growing up in small town USA, I got to do all these fantastic things with GE. I got to live overseas and Hong Kong and Japan and go visit places that I just read about in a history book. So I loved my time at GE. But as I was, nearing the end of my career and the things I had accomplished, I wanted to pivot. I was still young enough that I felt like I could do something else for my community. And I had been passionate about volunteering in the community since I was young, since Girl Scouts. And so my role as president commissioner, I get to use all the things that I learned at GE, how to solve problems, how to negotiate, but I get to do that to help my community move forward. And I get the best of both worlds, and I love it.
This is the this or that.
This or that?
This or that episode.
Okay.
Okay. A couple of them are not completely this or that, but all right. We answer and then we display as a group.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Did you learn to drive an automatic or a stick? Oh my gosh.
Look at you.
No, I didn't want to. This was not my choice. I want to be clear. In my house, you cannot drive the car. You cannot drive a car unless you drive the stick.
Well, after I learned the automatic, then my dad elevated me to drive the stick. But it was, you learn on the automatic first, then we'll go to the
I
stick.
wish I had your
Oh,
father.
yeah, I wish it went the other way, because Joel tried to teach me when we were dating, and we still are together. Just
Yeah.
It was not happening.
We just celebrated an anniversary. And it was on the column too, and it was like, it was horrible. I want to be clear, it was a really horrible experience for me. Okay, we just kind of discussed this. Are we a morning person or a night owl?
I'm gonna be in the morning. All right.
Julie, my girl, Julie.
It's the arts people, man. We're
Listen.
creating. We can't.
Right. You can't
Everybody, listen. I know. Well, I'm sorry, Julie. Well, I text. I was. Well, you're up early sometimes.
Yeah.
I text you early. I don't text Julie early.
Yeah, we text like at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm up at 6, but that doesn't mean I want.
Okay, she's like, Jen, don't text me like that anymore.
I'm
Okay.
awake at 6. I'm
Yes.
straight up.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all know. I have, as Uchi would say, I'm like a Marine. I've accomplished like all these things by like
That's
5
right.
a.m. All right. Going to the Super Bowl or to the Tony Awards?
Wow.
Can't believe you asked me that.
Oh, Kelly.
This is easy for me.
Okay. You don't want to go. You don't want to go to the Super Bowl.
Right.
Listen, I want to go to the Super Bowl in a box. Let's all be clear. I want to be in a skybox.
If you said Super Bowl or nothing, I would say Super Bowl. Yeah, I would go to Super Bowl.
I would go to the Tony. I mean, I like
Yeah,
awards,
The team
but
was
you
supposed
know.
to be in the Super Bowl. We lost our quarterback. I'm a
Who's
Broncos
that?
fan.
Oh.
Yeah. You remember he broke his ankle.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We'd have won. We'd have won.
Okay, Richard.
I'm a
All right, Richard. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine. All right. Granted, I don't really go to the movies that often. I just want to be clear that on my birthday we went to see The Devil Wears Prada and I fell asleep. I just want to point that out to everybody.
First one or second?
The second one.
Okay.
Just literally
Okay.
a month ago, I fell asleep and my kids were like, "Please wake up." When you go to the movies, do you prefer getting popcorn or candy?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, Kelly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we get both, but it has to be snow caps. Snow caps, you know, the little chocolate with the
Yeah.
white nonpareils on the top, the little snow caps.
Yeah.
I've never had those.
guess
I don't
we're
eat
supposed to write
candy
down.
like that though. That's
I
probably.
don't either.
Okay,
Yeah.
snow caps.
And I don't like the noise.
Oh
Yeah,
my God.
opening the
Noise
wrappers and
Yes.
stuff.
I'm
Yes,
like,
it's
hey,
annoying.
Open the whole thing.
Julie,
Yes.
like you're bothering the people.
We were waiting for the movie to start. You know, remember now, I think it was Oppenheimer, and there was a kid, probably a little too young for the movie anyway, a kid in that seat up front of us, and they were just crinkling it because they could, and Joel just walked over and said, "Are you done with that?" Whoosh.
Joel shut it down. He said,
Yeah.
"Not in this. Not during this movie, everybody. Not this movie." Okay.
Not this movie.
That's too much words. Too wordy.
Yeah,
for a movie.
too wordy. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this one was a three-parter. All right,
Okay,
so are
three
you a
parts.
plane, train, or an automobile person? If you're traveling, plane, train, automobile.
Oh.
Wow.
I know, it's a hard one. I have two choices, but I picked one.
Ready?
Oh yes, my
Yeah.
trainer.
Yeah.
Yes, train
It's
friend.
so simple because,
You need more train time.
yeah,
I do.
feels
And that's,
like
and I
it's
think that's
not.
why I didn't put that because I would love to be on the
Oh,
train more.
Gosh.
It's great.
it is
There's
great.
all the things you can just dry. You can take your food. You can take your beverages, guys.
Yeah.
It's just
And you can sleep.
and you can
Yeah.
sleep. It's
I
more
wanna do
roomy.
The Colorado.
Yes.
Me too. I mean, yes.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yes,
There's
I'd love
also,
to do
It
that.
goes through like the mountains.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
There's
Yeah.
also a train that goes up from California to Canada into Banff Camp. That's supposed to be. It's all glass train.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That would be
You should
awesome.
go in.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, that would be
That's nice.
I love train. I love train. All right, are you a beach vacation or a city vacation person?
Oh.
I would have guessed you for city.
Well, you know, it's not as relaxing when you're in the
Yeah.
city.
Yeah.
I'm used to like you gotta move.
You still gotta move.
Yeah.
Move around.
I'm
I
still
would say
gonna
lake
go
over
to
beach, though.
city.
I was going to say Lake too, but she didn't give that as an
As
option.
long as I get
Yeah.
a beach vacation and I can do another city one.
Yeah.
But I need to get a beach vacation
Vacation.
first.
Yeah,
Okay, here's my thing. My friend Heather, they have a beach house in Ocean City, New Jersey.
Okay.
And it's like literally a block off the boardwalk.
Yeah.
I'm down with that. Like, let me walk to the boardwalk,
Yeah.
go
yeah,
back.
yeah,
I'll
go
cook
back,
for
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
I'll cook, but
Yeah.
the whole sand thing, I don't.
Yeah.
That's why we like lakes. No sand.
Yeah.
I don't mess with the sand, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't mess. That's
I love sand.
I
I'm
don't.
like
You?
in the ocean
Really?
1 in the morning. Like,
Are you serious?
I'll swim.
Wow.
I'll go swimming at like 1 in the morning. Like, I don't care about.
It's calm then, right?
Yeah.
You don't know what's out there
You don't.
because it's pitch black.
That's right.
Yeah.
Don't you find that scary? Because I
No.
Yeah.
No,
I took oceanography. I'm like, no, I don't want to go in there. I go in there. They can keep their house. They don't want me in there.
we don't want to be with you out there. That's a no for us. Okay, are we a Coke or a Pepsi crowd?
Oh.
Okay, go. Kelly's neither. Kelly's. Are you water, Kelly?
Ginger ale.
I love
Kelly's a ginger ale
Ginger
crowd.
I love ginger ale.
Ginger
It's
ale.
funny because I drink ginger
I love
ale
ginger
way
ale, too.
more than
Yeah.
Pepsi.
Ginger ale.
Yes.
Coca-Cola always seems foamy.
Too sweet?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it just seems like it foams up
It does.
much faster than.
It
Pepsi.
effervesces. Let me stop.
Yes.
Kelly, let's talk about
Yeah.
it. Scientists, can
No,
we
no.
discuss what it means? The carbonation that's in there.
It's just foamy to me.
Yeah.
Okay, this one's for all of us. What's for me? Are we a coffee or a cocktail?
Oh, wow.
I'm taking this question as you're making me choose one forever over the other forever. I'm taking this question as you're making me choose
No.
one forever over the other.
I mean,
forever.
so I'm just gonna
Okay,
go.
this is mine.
Oh, Julie said both.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm here for the both, Julie. Well,
You
I'm
know,
here-
espresso martini, you get the best of both
Right.
worlds. You get coffee and you get a cocktail.
Diet Coke
Yeah.
and then a cocktail. Like,
Yeah.
I
Get
don't.
coffee
I stopped
and
drinking
a
coffee.
Right.
Diet Coke and
That's
then a
right.
cocktail.
I've been on
I
Black
would do
Russian.
water or
I'll
Diet
do the
Coke.
Black Russian. That's
I
like,
did-
'cause
it
I
started
can't
like messing with my
do
stomach.
the
Like, it
foam.
started happening.
Yeah, so
I
I'll do the
have,
Black Russians. I
I
love
found
those.
Yeah,
this
it
recipe
really
when
is,
we were
like,
in
it really was
Saratoga.
wrong.
So, have you heard of the Core 43?
Yeah, it really is. Like, it really
So it's the simplest way, in my opinion, to make an espresso martini. I make coffee in the morning. I put what I don't use in the refrigerator. Then I come home at night. I put a couple shots of coffee and a shot of this Core 43
Yeah.
and shake it. Tastes just like an espresso martini. Yeah, so good.
Can you go to
Yeah.
sleep then?
Yeah. I use regular coffee at night. I mean, but
Coffee
this,
doesn't keep me up either.
Join
Me
the link
either,
for other
but
regular
this it's
Coffee
it's
doesn't
this
keep
it's
me
a
up either.
botanical type of course to try it. The Core 43.
Make my coffee in the morning and then I make a martini with it at the end of the day.
It's right 43. All right, I'll look it up.
Yeah.
It's right in the
This is none of this or
regular
that. So
wine and spirits.
okay, no, it's okay.
Choose.
then.
All right.
Now this is not so this is going to be we didn't get to this part, so we talked about grilling, baking, or cooking. So this is right. If you had what is I know we can kind of discuss this, but what would be the best if you had your friends came over and everyone's like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go to Julie's house for this. What would be your signature dish that you want to make for friends or family? What would be your signature? Richard, he said, I know that.
Me too.
Oh, I know that.
I don't know that I even know myself. What would I make? Everyone, reveal.
Polo Gisana.
Pulgisana. Okay.
Turkey. Okay.
Turkey.
Chicken salad. I want to hear about this chicken salad.
Well, because I'll get the chicken breast and I get chicken breast. I'll cut them up. I use a bunch of vegetables, but it's like called like a manly chicken salad.
Yeah.
So nothing small. Like all the pieces are really
Big,
like
chunky.
big chunky pieces, and I like I'll let the chicken go into like what's the little cubes? See, I'm not a cooker.
Dice.
Diced?
No, those little cubes that you put in
Bouillon?
Bouillon.
cubes. Yeah, I couldn't remember.
Everyone's like, what are you saying, Richard? Tell us.
Yeah. But I'll try.
Act it out.
Categories together. We
Yeah.
do a great team.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
you, because
yeah,
cubes.
Yeah.
But I try to like do everything is really people love it.
Okay.
People thought that I like brought it from the store every time I had it, and it's been like 10 years since I made it though. Let me also add that in that I do not cook.
It's like,
That's awesome.
that is
So.
my signature. Okay, so you've mastered it is what you're trying to tell
I've
us.
mastered
Mastered
it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yes.
So it's a master dish. Okay. Julie has turkey.
Turkey. Yeah. So
Like Thanksgiving turkey. like the
Thanksgiving
full-
turkey. Yes.
Okay.
When
I
I
have
made
not
my
mastered
first
that.
one, it was a disaster. But then over the years, now I can make it in my sleep. But I
Mm.
brine it for 24 hours.
Yes.
And then I stuff it with some special things. And I have this herb butter that I use. And if that was the one thing my friends would ask me to make, would be turkey. And my family too.
The family requested as well.
Family request. Yes.
There was brining and some special herbs. She's not going to reveal her
I'm not going
recipe
to reveal
us,
them.
guys.
Yes,
It's fine.
yes,
Keep
yes,
it
yes.
secret, Julia.
But I
That's
think the brining is the key.
It is
I don't
the
know
key.
if you would
Yes.
agree. The
so-
brining
Yeah,
is the
it is
key.
the key.
We
Yeah.
brined for BYC, our football team organization. We had Thanksgiving dinner for the community.
Oh, nice.
We brined, what was it, 12 turkeys?
Wow.
Cooked 12 turkeys. My mom helped out. Let me make
Where-
sure I
yeah,
say
where
that.
do you cook 12
I was
We
like, that's
went
a
to
lot of
some
work.
church. We went to a
Okay.
church. They let us use the church,
That's
and we
nice.
did 12 turkeys.
12. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot. I mean, it was a lot. It came out really good. Everybody loved it. So
That's good.
yeah, my mom helped out. Let me just make sure I
Call me out.
plug her
I'll
in.
help out next time.
Okay.
I love it. Yeah.
This year, we'll do it again
Okay.
this year.
Sounds good.
Julie's going to come brine. She might
And
not
I'll
bring her
brine.
special herbs, but,
But
she'll-
I'll brine.
she won't let you have that recipe.
Polo guisado is a Puerto Rican dish. It's a chicken stew. It's a chicken stew. And I had it at a Puerto Rican restaurant in New York and thought, I want to figure out how to recreate that. I want to make that. And so I just broke it down and made batches and batches until it tasted like it was supposed to taste. And I knew I had it right because Joel took it to work and a bunch of his coworkers who are from Puerto Rico came in. What is that you? That's your food.
Yeah.
I've gotten it, but yeah, that's something that people request. It's not spicy. It's just a savory potato chicken stew. Olives are in it. It's delicious.
Love olives.
Kelly nailed
Sounds
it.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, I just put mac and cheese. I didn't
Oh
know
yeah.
what to put.
Which is wonderful.
Mac-
Mac and cheese is
Mac and
awesome.
cheese is the best.
Yes.
I put
Yeah.
that, but I don't know.
So good.
Well, guys, we're going to wrap up our this or that portion of the show.
Great.
Thank you.
First of all, I just want to thank you guys. I know everyone, you all are so busy. So thank you for taking time out of your day to come here. Kelly just got back from
New Mexico, the land of enchantment.
last night.
Mhm.
So and I know everyone's so busy, but thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you. We're going. I always give my people to-go plates, so we're gonna get some to-go plates. So until our next time together,
Yeah.
let's do a little quick cheers.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
The Sweet Mama Supper Club. There we go.
Absolutely.
There we go. Thank you guys.